So, hopefully this isn't framed too badly. Hello, I'm Lucy Leecraft. I am a freelance journalist, blogger, podcaster living in London, and welcome to my channel. That feels weird to say. I'm recording a few videos about some things that I feel really passionately about. Today I wanted to talk about a few ways that I am making some changes to become a bit less wasteful, so a bit more zero waste. Certainly not even close to being zero waste. A bit of background, there's three of us in this family. There's me, my husband, and our little baby Anais, who is 14 months old. And so all three of us are vegan. Actually no, that's not true. My husband and I are vegan and Anais is vegetarian. So I'm going to put that out there right now because I know that zero waste is very tied up with being vegan, minimalist and all those sorts of things. So I wanted to give you background on what I am, because I don't think you don't have to be vegan to be zero waste at all, of course not. But my husband and I are. And as well as that, we're not really minimalists, although I have a capsule wardrobe. I've had a capsule wardrobe for years and years and years, mostly because laziness. So yeah, so that's our background, so that you know what you're getting into. I don't know what that means. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into it. One of the changes that I made probably about 18 months ago, Pyrex dishes, I don't have one here, but Pyrex dishes with silicone tops. They're really, really great because you can put them straight in the oven. So if you've got leftovers, and this is typically what we do, if I cook dinner, I will put the leftovers in the Pyrex dish with the silicone lid, and then I can put it straight in the oven the next day. And it's great because you're obviously not wasting anything, you're using your leftovers. But also because they're not plastic. Much, much easier to clean as well than like traditional baking trays and roasting dishes and stuff like that. Another thing on kind of the kitchen and foodware front is my keep cup. Now this is plastic, so if you're a plastic hater, which you should be, everyone should be, then this is probably not great. But I take this out with me everywhere, and what's really great nowadays is that you get money, a lot of coffee shops you'll get money off. And actually also, I sometimes just put water in it. So when we go swimming, I sometimes take this with just water in it. And it's really great because it doesn't leak. It's got one of these, if you've never seen a keep cup before. There we go. When we go to the supermarket, I have these cotton, they're 100% organic cotton, and I got them from Etsy, but I use them for fruit and veg. So these are really great. And the other thing that you can use them for is bread. Whenever I try and just buy things in glass jars wherever possible, I've got a label maker because I'm a loser, and I tend to just save these, wash them, and then stick a label on them. So moving on to some baby stuff, I have made the switch from biodegradable nappies to reusable nappies. And we've literally just started, so I'm going to talk about it a lot more once I know what I'm doing. But this is what we did. We went through the Nappy Lady, and I'll put a link to her website in below. I keep wanting to say in the show notes because I have a podcast, but just in the description box below. And I bought these. So these are Tot Spots, they're called. And they're just literally, it's like toweling, and inside you put a liner, and it just looks like almost like toilet paper but a bit thicker, and you put the liner on, and then it basically catches all the majority of, like, it will catch all the poo, and you could just flush them down the toilet. So when you change them, you can throw all of it into a nappy bin that has a mesh liner already inside. You never have to really touch anything. So I just throw them all in there along with the reusable wipes and anything else I'm using. And then when I come to wash it, I just take it out, get the liner and the poo out, and then throw that in the toilet. And then everything else can go straight into the wash. But the really easy ones are these. These are, how cute are they? These are Bambino Mio Solo, I think. And it's a one size fits all. They're really, really easy. You literally don't have to do anything because everything is in one piece. But so far, so good. We haven't had any leaks. But the Mio Solo, the Bambino Mio, are definitely my favourite. So that was kind of boring, but hopefully it's useful. Along with the reusable nappies, I have been using reusable wipes as well. So I keep mine in a Tupperware box like this. Oh, like this. They just look like flannels basically. One side is really soft and this side is more like a terry, like a flannel. It's a bit more rough. But these are actually, I found them to be a lot more effective than normal baby wipes, because this one will get even, and I did probably the worst poo I've ever seen in my life. It was eye-wateringly rank and her nappy was completely full. Anyway, I've actually found that just one of these did her whole bum. And I don't want to go into like the details of things, but because it's a bit rough, it kind of, if the poo isn't as sloppy like when they're newborn, it gets everything off. And then this is just nice and soft. I like it. The only thing I found with these is that obviously you need quite a lot, but the recipes for the solution that you have to put them in. So all you do is pop them in here, pour a solution in, and then change it every few days so the solution doesn't go rank. And I used a recipe that I saw online, which actually gave her a bit of nappy rash, so I wouldn't use it again. The recipe was water, a bit of baby shampoo or like baby wash, some olive oil or coconut oil, and a couple of drops of essential oil. So I did that, but actually she didn't cope very well with it at all. Although she didn't complain or anything, her bum was so red. So I think what I'm going to do next time is literally just soak them in water with a few drops of either coconut oil or olive oil. I'm just going to leave it to that, because actually, I don't know about anybody else, but we don't use a body wash for her when she has a bath. We shampoo her hair maybe once a week, but that's it. That might be wrong, but that's what we do. The other thing for Anais that we use, so the other thing that we use for Anais instead of baby wipes are these cheeky wipes. And we bought a big pack from Amazon, I think. They're about £6 for 10. This isn't very good, I haven't got a lot of the details, but I'll put them all in the description box. And yeah, they're really, really great. All you have to do is put a bit of water on them, and so you can wipe their face or hands or whatever. Bamboo toothbrushes. So we used to use a Sonicare, and when that broke, because they seem to break quite ridiculously soon, when that broke, we switched for some bamboo toothbrushes. You can get bamboo toothbrushes that have rechangeable heads, so you don't have to throw away the whole thing. But we've just been quite happy with ours. They're great, and they sell them in a shop fairly near us. So I suppose the other thing I should say is that I'm not necessarily 100% organic with skincare. As a former beauty junkie, that's kind of the last thing that I'll probably end up changing. It's the like how much I love product. Although I haven't bought anything new for quite a while, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is that on my face I'm quite partial to acids, things like that. So the most recent thing that I bought skincare wise was plant oil from Superdrug's own range. Superdrug are great because all of their own brand range. It's one of the, they have a few own brand ranges, but they're all cruelty free, and they actually have a lot less packaging. So the thing that I bought was 100% recyclable because it was the oil was in a glass jar. Yeah, on the beauty front, something that I switched to maybe 6 years ago. Yeah, was a menstrual cup. And the initial one that I had was the Moon Cup, and I've written about it. I'll pop the link in the description. But this one is an organic cup. So they're organic, vegan, the brand is just really awesome. I really, really love them. And I should say at this point that this was gifted. But I love it so, so much. I think with menstrual cups, there are some people who just physically can't use them. But if you can use them and the only thing holding you back is that you feel a bit icky about it or worried that it's not practical, I would definitely say give it a go. I have to change this maybe once a day. On a heavy day, twice, but I've never leaked with this. And this kind of teat at the end is how you extract it. You do have to get a bit more comfortable with yourself, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Just take a little break to go and get my next product. It is Who Gives a Crap loo roll. So this is 100% recycled, and 50% of their profits are donated to build toilets. There's no inks, dyes or scents, and you basically order them online at whogivesacrap.org. They're great. We just bought a huge box, and we worked out it was cheaper than what we normally buy. So one more thing that I do, which hasn't been difficult at all, but I know for some people it would be quite difficult, is reduce the amount of hair washing that I do. I know for some people they need to wash their hair every day, so I wouldn't want to give advice on that, but I have really, really thick hair, so I never really tended to wash my hair more than once a week anyway. Yeah, unless I use lots and lots of product, which increasingly I don't. I probably wash it once every 2 to 3 weeks. So I've tried using bicarbonate of soda to wash it and then doing an apple cider vinegar rinse. I found that my scalp was just really, really flaky. There were loads of flakes in my scalp straight after I'd done it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to continue to not wash my hair very often. For deodorant I found to be a really easy switch. I made the switch to an alum. It's called Salt of the Earth, and I just got it from Holland & Barrett, I think. It is in plastic, but it's cruelty free. It's really good for travel because it's 50 grams, and it just looks like a crystal or something, and you put it on when you're wet or run it under cold water. And I think that's it. If you made it through this far, thank you so much for watching. I have literally no makeup on. I'm going to try and do a few more videos so that I can pop them in my blog posts. So subscribe if you want to see more, and like and comment, but don't be a troll, don't be mean. Links to everything, everywhere you can find me, will be down below. But I am basically Lucy Lucraft everywhere online, and my podcast is called What She Said, and it is a podcast for bloggers who don't like BS. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.